I stopped the presses. I was in the middle of another video, got a knock on the door, and my Christmas present came. It wasn't supposed to come until tomorrow. Actually, this is the second time it came. The first time, it had a gigantic hole in it, and I didn't accept the delivery. Been worried about it ever since. But this is the new Laguna 12PX Planer. It has cutting knives. It's not hexagonal, but it's supposed to be the next greatest thing. We'll see. Pitter patter of feet up above. That's the grandkids. Before signing, he didn't ask me to sign this, but there's a whole list of things over here. I did take a picture. There's a small hole in the back here. I'll show you. But let's look at the owner's manual. All right, I'm going to take a few minutes to read this off camera. There's no sense in watching me read. Okay, it comes with all the warnings. You're going to get cancer if you live in California from it. Unpack it. Save these directions. This was a Black Friday sale. It may or may not have a case inside this box. Very fragile. Another hole in it right here, but it didn't go all the way through. It says it comes with a 25 Torx screwdriver, but I need a 20 and a 10mm wrench. And it cautions just to lift it up by the handles. Foam on top here. So now how do I get it off of here? I guess I have to put it back down on the ground and lift it out. You know what? I'm going to cut the box away. Well, I hope I don't have to set it back in this box. All right, I see the handles. Well, it's heavier than my Delta. It's actually heavier than I thought it would be. It's also bigger. It's got a thing on the top here that says no step. I guess when you see something like that, you know somebody has used it as a step stool and complained about it. The rollers are supposed to be really close to the cutter head to help eliminate snipe. And I know right now that the DeWalt is the standard in the benchtop industry, especially if you change out the blade. But they were, I don't know, I just didn't go with that. Has a dust port. Sure is pretty. All right, I'm gonna get the rest of this stuff here. It's pretty self-explanatory. Not much to put on. Got to put the handle on here. I'm gonna get it assembled and I'll show you. Zoom out here with a vacuum here. This didn't seem to want to go either inside this or outside of it, and I actually had to force it a little bit outside, but I called support before that, and I just couldn't wait for them to call me back. So I figured it out. The plastic there goes on the outside, and there's 3 screws, one on each end and one underneath. And those are the cutter heads. I'm going to turn the vacuum on, turn the machine on. Everything is locked and loaded. And we'll see. Well, I've got a couple of streaks right here. It looks like it's on one knife, so I may need to make some adjustments. I have a call in for the technician. They're not deep and I can sand them right out, but that's a little disappointing on its first run. So this might take some fine tuning. We'll just have to wait and see. The far side is actually a little bit worse. I've got 3 little ridges here. That's disappointing. If this were a hexel head, I'm sure that wouldn't happen. So, talk to the technician. I read through all this thing, but I haven't gotten into how to change or reset the individual blades. And that looks like it might be. Another pet peeve I have so far, this is not easy to take on and off, and so I can't raise this bed up and down. But to do that, to store it, I am going to have to take that off. But I was really afraid I was going to break these little clips. The other thing, those screws are kind of behind that little thing, so those are hard to get started. I think it's a step above my Delta that I've had for 25, 30 years, but I'm not real excited with it right out of the box, gotta tell you. There haven't been enough of these out yet to get a lot of reviews. If I were reviewing this, I might give it a 4, 3.5. Because of the difficulty I had putting that on. I never did use the 10mm wrench or the 20 screwdriver, and I'm not sure what I was supposed to do with that. Well, I've got work to do. Christmas is coming and Santa's workshop needs to get started. Well, shortly after registering this for my warranty, I got this email. That says you are experiencing some ridges, and I've run several board feet of this hickory through here, and there are several ridges. There's one pretty significant one. It feels like the knife is not quite down far enough. There's the whole ridge is about the width of a knife, and then in other places it's deeper than that. So hopefully they'll get the solution here, which will probably be a hexel instead of the flat one they have. But anyway, when that comes out and I get an email from them on how to fix it, I'll show you how I fixed it. And until then, I'm going to keep working away because Christmas is counting down. Thanks for watching. Hope this was helpful.